Hey there, what's up, you guys? This is Nazim coming to you live from RPG Red Pill Galaxy. Firstly, as the title of the video suggests, men are really the selectors when it comes to relationships, not women. I don't know who came up with this idea. I think it must have been a feminist, or it must have been one of those beta males that believe that women are the selectors when it comes to sex, when it comes to relationships, etc. And I'm going to illustrate various examples as to why I believe that we as men totally hold all the cards when it comes to selecting the other person. Now, of course, selection has to be mutual. It's not just you as a man selecting her. She's going to be interested in you as well. But just hear me out, okay? A lot of people coming up with this women are the selectors theory refer back to the studies performed on monkeys and chimpanzees, and because it is true in the animal kingdom, it probably has to be true in humanity. And that's actually the furthest thing from the truth. Now, it is true that in the animal kingdom, yes, you know, the females hold the key when it comes to sexual intimacy. But if everything in the animal kingdom is true, then surely everything in humanity must be just as true, right? But that's actually wrong, because by saying that if that is true in the animal kingdom, then you can also argue that animals build buildings, or that animals build roads and bridges and all the other things that go with it. Human beings are the only species on the planet with intellect to make decisions that are rational, as opposed to making decisions that are based purely on instinct. Now, in any sales environment, you know, if you do business, there's a process or an idea called supply and demand, which means that if you have a product or a service that is in high demand but in low quantity, you can raise the price. And that is why the price of diamonds have been artificially inflated. Not many people know that the De Beers mining company has for many decades manipulated the price of diamonds, because the truth be told, diamonds are actually in very high supply. People just don't know it. They've created this mindset of scarcity, that there's only so many high value diamonds available, and people fall for it. They've had various successful marketing campaigns, and one of the most infamous, and I say infamous as opposed to famous, campaigns about a diamond is forever. Because prior to that, when people got married, there was no exchange of a ring, there was no exchange of a diamond. But somewhere along the line, the De Beers mining company, through their various media outlets, convinced people, specifically men, that if they want to proclaim the love for a woman, that they have to spend 1 or 2 months' salary on a flippin' diamond ring. For what? Because the minute you buy the diamond, it automatically decreases in value. If you don't believe me, simply try to sell a diamond ring and see how much you get. You see, we've been manipulated into believing that we need to do all these kinds of things for women to win over their affection. We have to pay on dates. We have to buy them a diamond ring when we get married, when most ordinary working class men can barely survive an entire month on half the price of what it is to buy a diamond ring. So coming back to the title of my video, that men are the selectors. Okay, let me make one thing clear. Firstly, we are the providers. We've got the money, we've got the skills, we've got the know-how. Okay, what do women bring to the table? For the most part, I would say between 90 to 95% of the time, they only bring their pussy. They just bring their vagina, and that is it. Okay, and their beauty and their youth are just tools they are using to the final outcome, which is giving us sex. What can we provide them? We can also provide them with sex in the same way that they can provide us with sex, but we can do so much more. we can produce money. We as men, we build the roads, we build the bridges, we build technology. We've pretty much built everything there is worth building into society. And we do not hit the wall as early as women do. In one of my earlier videos, and you can check the playlist to see for yourself, I've mentioned that most women have a 12-year lifespan in terms of their efficacy. So from around the age of 18 to maximum 30, that's pretty much the time they have to secure the kind of man that they want. And every year after 30, it goes like the Titanic. It goes down slowly but surely. As I mentioned in my first video, that when the Titanic went down, it didn't go down immediately. It hit the iceberg, and it didn't just go bang down in 5 minutes. It took 2 hours and 40 minutes. So scaled size, when women get to the age of 30, slowly but surely, they're going down until it breaks in two and it crashes down to the Atlantic. Okay? So ask yourself the following question. If you're always working on your purpose, if you're always striving to improve yourself, so in other words, you go to the gym, you work out, you use good natural skincare products to make sure your skin is young and beautiful. I'm not talking about makeup, okay? I'm not talking about that crap. We're talking about, good quality stuff, natural, organic products to make your skin feel youthful and rejuvenated. You consume healthy organic food. You train at least 3 to 5 days a week. In my case, I train 7 days a week. And you're always working on yourself. You're always working on your purpose. You're improving your business. You're making more money. And again, you're not doing this for a woman. You're making more money so that you as a man can have more options in life. You can eat where you want. You can go out with your friends when you want. You can go on dates with whoever you want. You can sleep well at night knowing that you don't have a lack of resources. You've got at least a minimum of 6 to 12 months of money in the bank in case of emergency. You are debt free. You own at least 3 to 5 rental properties that provides a steady source of income. So even if you stop working, this source of passive income keeps generating financial freedom for you even if you stop working. Now that's what I mean when it comes to focusing on your grind or focusing on your purpose. Now let me ask you, if a woman meets a man like that, who's the selector here? She comes with only her youth, her beauty and her pussy. You come with 3 to 5 rental properties, a consistent monthly income. You've got good looks. You're in shape. You work out regularly. You've got so much to offer. And with population nowadays, no matter what country you're in, generally there are more women than what there are men. Now earlier I spoke about supply and demand. Okay? If there's more women and not so many men, who's got the upper hand? Who's got the advantage? Okay? There's a few number of men, there's a lot of women, there's even fewer men that's on their purpose. Now if you're watching this channel, I would imagine that you're looking to, are you either on your purpose or you're on your way to getting to your purpose. So if you're reasonably good looking, and you don't have to be a 9 or a 10, you could even be a 6. But if you work out regularly, if you're reasonably fit and healthy, you train 3 to 5 days a week, you don't smoke, you don't drink, or you don't drink too much, and